Hey, what's up guys? How are you doing today? Welcome to another Microphone Monday. If you're new here, my name's Tobias, and today what I have for you guys is a USB condenser microphone comparison video. I'm going to be comparing the most popular USB condenser microphone, the Blue Yeti, to the most popular MAONO USB condenser microphone, which I have right here next to me, the MAONO AU-A04. At least I'm pretty sure this is the most popular MAONO microphone. When you type MAONO into the YouTube search bar, it's the first thing that comes up. So right now, the audio that you are hearing is coming from the Blue Yeti. I have it right here in front of me. And throughout the video, I'll be switching between this microphone and the A04. And it's going to be pretty easy for you guys to tell which microphone I'm using because the Blue Yeti is this silver color and it just comes on a desk stand, while the MAONO AU-A04 is on this boom arm stand and its color is black. So as usual, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about the similarities and differences between the two microphones. Then we'll do a side-by-side audio test where I will switch between one microphone and the other pretty quickly so you can get an idea of how they sound next to each other. And then finally, I'll tell you guys which microphone I think that you'd be better off getting. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. First off, the Blue Yeti goes for $129.99 on Amazon and comes with free delivery, while the MAONO AU-A04 costs $60 on Amazon and also comes with free delivery. So as you can see, the Blue Yeti is more than double the price of the A04. So we're actually talking about a pretty significant price difference today. And I will go ahead and put the links to these Amazon pages down in the description of this video in case you would like to take a look at those yourself. So as I'm sure you've already noticed, there are quite a few physical differences between the two microphones. First of all, and this is probably the biggest difference between the two microphones, the Blue Yeti actually has 4 different recording patterns, including stereo, bidirectional, omnidirectional, and cardioid. But for the purposes of this video, I'm only going to be testing the cardioid setting because the A04 only has a cardioid setting. If you would like to see all those different recording settings, I do have another video dedicated solely to the Blue Yeti. I'll go ahead and link that down in the description below. But on top of that, the Blue Yeti also has a gain knob which controls your input volume. The MAONO microphone does not have a gain knob on it. And then if you look at the front of the Blue Yeti, there is a mute button. The MAONO microphone does not have a mute button either. If you look at the bottom of the Blue Yeti, there is a headphone jack for direct monitoring. And then if you look at the front of the Blue Yeti, there is a headphone volume knob. The MAONO microphone does not have a headphone jack for direct monitoring. And then the Blue Yeti also has a mute button on the front. The MAONO microphone does not have a mute button either. However, the A04 does come with quite a few things that the Blue Yeti does not come with. First of all, it comes with this boom arm stand that clips onto your desk. It comes with a shock mount. It comes with a windscreen and a pop filter. Right now, I am only using the pop filter. If you do go with the Blue Yeti, at some point, you probably will want to buy a pop filter. So as far as the similarities and differences go between these two microphones, I think that pretty much covers it. So next, let's go ahead and jump into our side-by-side audio comparison. Alright guys, so for the purpose of this part of the video, I will hold a pop filter in front of the Blue Yeti. Let's go ahead and take a listen to the noise floor. Okay, and now let's compare that to the A04. Okay guys, now we're on the A04. Let's go ahead and take a listen to that noise floor. Okay, great. Let's go back over to the Blue Yeti. Now we're back at the Blue Yeti. This is what it sounds like when I type on my computer's keyboard right behind the microphone. And this is what it sounds like when I'm tapping on the keyboard right behind the A04. Now we're back at the Blue Yeti. This is what it sounds like when I pluck my guitar. And this is what it sounds like when I strum my guitar. This is what it sounds like when I pluck my guitar on the A04. This is what it sounds like when I strum my guitar. And now we're back over at the Blue Yeti for a fourth and final time. Let's go ahead and get our last listen in. and try to decide which microphone we prefer the sound of. And now let's go ahead and take our final listen to the MAONO A04, and what I'm going to do after this is I'm going to go back and re-listen to all that audio that I just recorded, and I'm going to try to decide for myself which microphone I prefer the sound of better. This is actually the first time I've ever listened to these two microphones side by side like this, so I'm pretty curious to see what I come up with. Alright guys, so I'm back. I re-listened to that audio, and I'm actually pretty surprised with the results. I'm pretty surprised with what I came up with. But as you can see, I am still using the MAONO AU-A04, and it's not necessarily that I think this microphone sounds better than the Blue Yeti. In fact, when we go back and listen to the noise floors of the two microphones, I actually feel like the Blue Yeti may have had a slightly quieter noise floor than the A04. And the noise floor of the A04, I almost felt like it was actually a slightly higher pitch than the Blue Yeti. So in that regard, I think the Blue Yeti may have won. However, it was just a very slight difference. As for the audio quality of the recordings that I got, I think they were actually pretty close to each other. Of course, there are the obvious differences between the two microphones. Like for example, if you do want to have those 4 different recording patterns that the Blue Yeti has, then of course you would have to go with the Blue Yeti. But I just want to tell you guys, I've owned the Blue Yeti for about 10 years. It was like the second microphone I'd ever bought. And in those 10 years that I've owned the Blue Yeti, I think I've only used I think I used the stereo recording function one time when I was recording my friend's drum set. But I mean, apart from that, I don't think I ever used any of the other recording patterns. I always stuck to the cardioid recording pattern. It just depends what you want the microphone for. If you're only going to be using the cardioid recording patterns like myself, I think you would be totally fine saving the extra, $70 and going with the A04. Plus, it comes with a pop filter, which is pretty much a necessity. And just the fact that it comes with this boom arm stand, you're able to get the microphone much closer to your mouth, and that does give a bit of a warmer feeling. It kind of really picks up that warmth from your voice. What I did do with the Blue Yeti when I was using that microphone for recording music and stuff, I actually bought a regular mic stand. I took the Blue Yeti off this stand right here and I put it on a mic stand, and that's how I was recording. For years I did that. If you go to my channel and check out some of my cover songs, you'll see that's how I had the Blue Yeti set up. I believe up until 2017 when I bought my Audio-Technica AT4040. Up until 2017, I was recording exclusively with the Blue Yeti. And I gotta say, it served me well over the years. But now there are a lot of different USB microphones available, like the A04, and they're really competing with the Blue Yeti. So I mean, if you just need a basic microphone, you don't need all the bells and whistles that the Blue Yeti comes with, I think you are totally fine going with the MAONO A04. But then again, guys, I would love to hear what you guys think. Do you guys agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Did you think that the Blue Yeti sounded better than the A04? Let me know down in the comments below. Once again, guys, I will have the Amazon pages for both of these mics linked down in the description of this video in case you want to check those out for yourself. I just want to mention one thing really quick. I recently started a brand new channel. It's a reaction channel. It's called Tobias Reacts. If you're interested in seeing some reaction videos, I've mostly been reacting to music videos. I'll go ahead and link that channel down in the description of this video in case you want to check that out. And if you guys did like this video, or if this video helped you out, I would really appreciate it if you went down there and gave this video a like. That would help me out so much. And if you'd like to see more videos by me in the future, make sure to go down there and hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notifications button. I upload new microphone reviews every Monday. I call it Microphone Mondays. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram, I'll go ahead and put my handle right here. It's at YT_Tobias, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Peace.